So, let's talk about Megaplex. Basically, I had originally planned to go to the con. For those that don't know, Megaplex is a furry convention that takes place in Florida, generally around early August-ish, and they do it every year, and this year was the first time they were doing it since the pandemic started, since COVID and all that, and it was going to be a blast. I had a lot of things planned for it. For me personally, Megaplex was DateCon, or at least it was supposed to be. It was where I was going to be spending time with a very special someone very close to me that I was going to not only meet for the first time, but I had reservations to literally take him out on a nice date, and I was going to show him around their very first furry convention, which was a pretty good setup, to be honest. You know, it seemed like genuinely a good start to a furry convention, even if it was supposed to be like small and quiet, enjoying it with a few friends here and there, not being too energetic. So I had planned this out pretty much so I could go and see this wonderful being that is oh so dear to my heart. A few days before the con, my friend Zilch messaged me saying he's not going to be able to go. I'm like, why? And he sent me the COVID chart for that day for Florida. And in that day, they had pretty much broken the record for COVID cases since last December, which, as you know, that's literally the prime time for virus and flu and cold season in general. And they broke it. They broke that record in that day, 3 days before the furry convention. So he told me this. He's like, you can still go, but please be safe. Please do this and that. And ever since I talked to him about it that day, I was just like, is this the right decision? Because thinking about it this way, like, realistically, I would probably be fine if I got COVID because I'm vaccinated. I still wear a mask. Wouldn't matter if I still had COVID. But at the end of the day, you don't know. And that's just how this fucking disease works. You don't know. So I thought about it for a long while, the pros and cons of going, because the thing is with me, I wanted to go to Denver 2 weeks later. So Megaplex was supposed to be my, like, startup con to, like, rejuvenate my social battery. And it was also a vacation because I'm extremely burnt out with content creation. Burnt out, like, so, like, you don't even know. I didn't even realize it till it was too late. So going into, like, Megaplex, planning for it, I was both really stressed but really excited because I was so excited to meet this boy and spend so much time with him and rejuvenate what was supposed to be a dead social battery, which still is a dead social battery. I'm still working on it. I was so excited to just have some sense of, like, normality, even though that's never ever what we're having again, but just going there to have just a vacation. That's really what it was for me, a vacation where I don't have to worry about seeing anyone in particular. The only plan that I had for the con was the date. That was it. But you also had planning for it. The good with it came the bad of the anxiety of, like, should I even do this? Because obviously less than 2 weeks later, I'd be going to Denver, which is for me a very big must go to furry convention to see literally all my friends again, which I'm still going. But the risk of getting COVID was very real because it's fucking Florida. And if I got COVID at Megaplex and tested positive when I came back, I would not be able to go to Denver. I could really be that shitty fucking guy, which is a majority of probably people that went to Megaplex that weren't vaccinated. I could be that guy and go, but realistically, I wouldn't. For me, it was a couple of things, you know, like thinking about it at the end of the day or earlier this week, I was just like, it's either one con. I have to pick and choose. I can't just risk going to two or hoping that I can go to two when in reality, like, the safer decision is to go to one. And which one would I prefer to go to? And ultimately, it really sucked to have to pick and choose a couple of different situations. But I decided 2 days before the con on Tuesday, after my roommates and friends left and right were dropping from the con, just said they can't make it or they don't want to risk it, which was completely reasonable. I decided, you know, last second with the boy that I was going to cancel. And so I did. I canceled Megaplex, not only because of just what people have told me about Florida and COVID, but just precautions for the next con, precautions for myself, precautions for my friends. I'd feel fucking awful if I gave any of my friends at the con COVID or if they had it. It hurt so fucking bad to do it because literally the night before, I had literally made the reservation to take him out for a date. It hurt so fucking bad to make that call, to sit there that day, to cancel the reservation for Megaplex for the room, to tell him that I'm not going. He was completely understanding. He was already up in the air about not going. To basically cancel plans with my friends and my roommates to pretty much cancel flights and to have pretty much like what was supposed to be a vacation weekend turn into literally a nightmare of a weekend, or what it was presumed to be. So Tuesday I had canceled. I didn't want to risk it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There were a couple of people that made that. There were a couple of people that also made the call to go to a con. That's completely okay. You know, if you went to the con, you were vaccinated, you masked up, you did everything in your power to pretty much enjoy the con, but to also be safe, good on you. I was going to do that. For all that matter, if I didn't have to sacrifice another con or sacrifice whatever, I would have probably done it. Also, just real quick, to all the people that came into my stream or replied to me on Twitter saying, you know, sorry you got guilt tripped by Twitter, fuck you. Just first and foremost, there's absolutely no need for that. I made the decision on my own based on what was put in front of me for safety at this convention, which there really was none besides masks, which I don't know about you, but nothing makes me feel safer than, you know, a piece of fabric in an enclosed space with thousands and thousands of people right next to me. So there was that, and there were people that did pretty much tell me, they're like, sorry you can't go to the con, sorry you got guilt tripped by Twitter. Like, I made my own decision. Go fuck off. Go have fun. Do your thing. Don't bother me about it. How is Megaplex happening in Florida is literally in code purple level cases. Dude, like, Florida is Florida. We just cannot stop it at this point. It's its own sort of country attached onto the US. It's like a leech. It literally looks like a leech on the fucking map. Florida literally looks like a leech. And that is how it's serving its purpose as a state. You want the truth? There it is. Where's my fucking millions of dollars to report on this shit? Hey, Denver will be at Denver offering free testing on site. Click the announcements to find out more info and sign up for a time slot. Dude, that's fucking fantastic. They have fucking free testing on Denver property. I'm already excited for this con. It's already going to be miles better in terms of safety than Megaplex was. And don't get me wrong, like, I think Megaplex, honestly, this is my weird take. I think Megaplex tried whatever it could to be as safe as possible based on state guidelines. I think if they could have had it, they would have required people to vaccinate to attend Megaplex, regardless of where it was located. But they're in Florida, so you got to go under state guidelines. And unfortunately, the state is all fucking opened up. They're not making anything happen with that case. I feel like there's more of the state that's kind of running the con into the ground rather than the other way around. Well, of course, that's probably not going to be the case the other way around. Of just like, it's the con doing it to itself. No, it's more so the state. That's what I was thinking. People are also really like to be smug about a con whose hands are really tied up. That's what I was thinking. Like, I discussed this before in another video of where furry conventions might have no other choice but to perform if the state feels like it's ready to open up to an extent, when they're not even anywhere close to ready, especially Florida. But it's like, hey, we got to open back up. You know, some cons feel like they have this pressure, especially during the summer. I did a whole video on it. Not too many people listened to me with that, but the point goes that they might not have a choice, and they have to open up regardless of what procedures are allowed in the state. They can be only as strict as what the state allows. They have to perform under procedures of the state that they're performing in or registered in for con. That's what I feel like Megaplex's big issue is, unfortunately. But as for the con itself, let's talk a bit about it. Let's talk a bit about the whole vaccination debacle that's going on Twitter with regards to furries in Megaplex. So I haven't seen the direct reference tweet, but I've seen it tweeted around from a bunch of friends talking about how when they asked people or friends or just people they were meeting at the con if they were vaccinated, some of them said no. And their excuse for saying no was that they forgot. Just simply, the reason why they're not currently vaccinated, oops, they forgot. They forgot. Dude, if you're lying, you gotta try a bit harder than that. I forgot to get my vaccine. I actually tweeted it too. I made the whole punchline. I'm just like, oh, you forgot to get your vaccine before a con? That's why you didn't get it? Bitch, I wish I could forget the last 16 months of my life. I think a lot of us wish we could, but here we are. You forgot to get your vaccine. Come the fuck on. Just say you didn't want to get it. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna disclose this. Some people have a genuine reason for not getting a vaccine, whether it's medical issues or their children, okay? Sometimes you literally cannot get a vaccine. You will die if you get a vaccine. Some people who are under chemotherapy, some people who are deathly ill, who might not be qualified to get it, and kids, mainly kids. But even at that point, you know, why are you at a furry convention during a pandemic? You know, like, that's the thing. I'm not bashing on people who haven't been vaccinated. This is for the people who haven't been vaccinated, but their excuse is they forgot. I know this is the whole thing with like furry drama of like, oh, he said, she said. said through the grapevine. No one knows for sure if this is the case, but I've seen multiple tweets from people saying at the con that they heard about people who had said that. And it's just like, just admit you're a shitty person. Just admit you're selfish. Like, you're doing all of us a favor. Don't try to downplay this with you forgot. You forgot to get a vaccine. The vaccination rate in Florida is 40%, and you're telling me that half the people in Florida forgot to get a vaccine? Someone quote retweeted, giving me a bit of info, and I appreciate them for that. But like, my friend works at a Publix, a grocery store that offers free walk-in vaccination appointments, and still hasn't gotten his yet. He literally got his MCV4 vaccine 3 weeks ago, but not the COVID shot. He keeps forget it. Wish I could forget my grandpa's death too. No. Dude, just why? Just admit that you're a shitty person. That's it, okay? Just say, I don't want to get a vaccine. I'm not getting a vaccine. Why? Just list every shitty reason. Oh, they're gonna track me. See, I have the whole electronic schematic to show the tracking chip they put in you when you get the vaccine. Dude, you just showed me the schematics for a guitar pedal. Literally, like, that was the big propaganda in Italy, by the way, of just like, oh, we're not getting the vaccine because, you know, this is what they inject in you, and this the little chip that they put in you to track you. And it's literally the electronic schematics for a guitar pedal. A guitar pedal to make it go wow, 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 like what a whammy bar is supposed to do, but you can do it with the pedal instead. Yeah, that's apparently what they're tracking you with, a guitar pedal. That's just the big thing with Megaplex. Like, I feel like because of people like that forgot that in reality are just being selfish in the sense that the whole thing with COVID spreading around Florida is going to get worse. Now my friends have to worry about if they brought it back or caught whatever variant Delta or whatever version of COVID that they brought back. We're gonna see that of just like, here's an example of a furry convention that does not require vaccinations due to state mandates, I'm assuming. This is my assumption. Maybe the con staff is actually really that way and they're like, no, we're not gonna require it. We just need masks. No, probably not it. Versus a con that requires vaccination, a waiver to sign and bring beforehand, masks throughout the con, and several other things that are required just to even like go out. So we'll see the difference after August. When September rolls around, we'll really see the result of it. And of course, like, I could be assuming a lot about how like, oh, things are going to spread so much, so many people are going to get COVID from Megaplex. We don't know yet. It's only like the first or second day after like the big day at the con where everyone was there. But hey, you know, it's over. We'll see. But to those that did go to Megaplex, who were vaccinated, who did wear a mask, who were responsible with being safe, with not being in too crowded of areas, with just being smart about your con experience with the pandemic still existing, I hope you had a good time. First off, thank you for keeping it safe as you can, and being reasonable. But also just, I hope you had a good time. I hope you got to see the nice inflatables by the pool. I hope you got to go for a nice dip in the waters. I hope it wasn't too moist and too hot. Hope you stayed cool. Hope you got some nice suit pics, got some nice pictures with your favorite fursuit crushes. I hate talking about negative stuff, as realistic and necessary sometimes as it may be. I hate talking about it, but at the same time it's necessary. So you know what, let's go over some cute, adorable fursuits and pictures from Megaplex. Okay, let's talk about the happy, positive stuff, you know, to an extent. Let's talk about the reason why the con happened in the first place, not all the bad stuff about it. So I tweeted out literally after the whole anti-vax thing, and then I followed up the tweet. On a brighter note, send me your fun pics and videos and whatnot from Megaplex this last weekend, because I want to see it. All right, so the good times of Megaplex, the stuff that I missed out on that will hopefully get me excited for next year when I go to that. God forbid Florida gets better next year, which it probably won't. Oh, look at this. There's the con photos. So Kenai the Cute Bear, literally you have cute in your name. You can't go wrong with this. Kenai the Cute Bear, got some cute photos. I think I know that suitor. Don't they have the Heelys? I think this is the fursuit or the Morpholess suitor that has the fursuit paws that have Heelys in them. I'm not even joking. There's probably a video on their account. Don't know the suitor, don't know who they are again, but they have the Heelys. I know they do. I've seen them before. But yeah, some cute fursuit photos with some cute beans. You got Kovu, apparently, from what you guys are telling me. Is this like a little, so I don't know how Megaplex is laid out. Is this like a little walk area between like the villas and then like the main hotel convention space? How does like the layout for this work? Yes, I understand, like, I'm already like hurting a bit on the inside because of how much moisture and heat there probably is right now, and then they're in a fursuit to top it off, which probably isn't great. But still, the view here looks fucking stellar, and I've seen this like multiple times from the photos I've seen from Megaplex. There's a bridge between the villas and the con, yeah. So I was right. Hell yeah. Look at me. Look at me galaxy branding this shit. I don't even know how this works. Oh, look, that's Majira. Oh, wait, no, this is Kiwi. Right, I forgot. So Kiwi and Majira went to this con, and Kiwi ended up wearing the Majira fursuit. Kaijira, yeah. Kiwi-Jira. Kijira, yeah, whatever it is. But still, cute fursuit photo with Kiwi. I'm looking forward to seeing him in a few weeks. Oh, and Barton was there? Okay. I love Barton. Look at him. He's got his GoPro out. He's ready to make another con vlog. I love him. He's so ready. What is this? Oh, look at that suit. That looks, first off, I like the vibe of it. It's kind of like got the skull suit vibes, or like the skull head, skull mask, skull character vibes, but it doesn't. And I like it. Look at those thighs too. Digigrade thighs. I love these suits. I love seeing new fursuits. They're always so cool. Aw, cute fursuit photo. See, look at the hotel. It looks so good. So good. But still, nice and cute pictures from Megaplex. Oh, look, another picture with Majira. Very, very cute. Very, very wholesome. I enjoy it. I dig it. Look at that. Is that a Mr. Beast backpack? God damn. God damn do I want one of those, but I don't think I can carry anything in it, so there's really no point. But still, you met Majira. Also Kiwi. Party dog. Party dog. Party dog. I like it. This is a cute pic. I'm sure the rave was very, very nice and very, very hopefully air conditioned. Me and my friend Mystery debating who's cuter. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. That's what I said, you. No, you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you. Yes, you. No, you. Mm-hmm. You. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is literally every conversation with every furry ever.
Yeah.
But you've condensed it into like a 7-second video. You've condensed it into Vine quality. Tuners! Oh my god. Okay, I gotta show some other videos of tuners at Megaplex because I'm low-key very jealous. First off, Tuners went to Megaplex. He's an adorable bean. Love him so much. He's so fucking cute. Literally, like, that's the thing. Whenever he's next to, like, most inflatable things, which are very highlighted, very neon, very light colors, his colors just work with it because he's, like, black, blue, and green. Works. I love it. It's so cute. Tuners, you're a good bean. I miss you lots. And I hope you had a good time at Megaplex. I gotta fucking show that other thing that you did at the con, and I'm still gonna show it on stream because I'm low-key kind of envious, not like jealous like in a bad way. I'm just jealous and like, you got to do it. I've been wanting to do it. You got to do a thing at the con, and I'm so low-key jelly. So Tuners, he went to Megaplex, and he got the opportunity to wear fucking big and round inflatable suit. Like one that I've wanted to... I'm upsetty. I've wanted to wear something like this, or try on something like this for the longest goddamn time. And Tuners, you got to wear it. First off, I'm happy for you. Really happy for you, but like, I wanted to. Low-key really wanted to. This is the closest thing to an overinflated life jacket that I will get. Also, I'm glad that you took pictures and videos because goddamn do they look good. Next con photo. Oh, look at these con photos. Oh man, I love it. I'm assuming that this is the zoo area, like the public chill area with the tables, all that. Wait, is this Crashix? Crashix went to Megaplex? I was supposed to meet them. Oh my god, I'm upsetty. But anyways, cute photos and cute fursuits at Megaplex. I love it. I love the suitor. God damn, that's adorable. Oh man. Oh, Max was there. God damn. Not Megaplex. Kevon and friends were at not Megaplex. I wasn't invited to this. Sag. I don't care, but still. Glad people had fun. I had a good weekend too. It's a job kitty, I know. Job kitty, see? Aw. See, here's the thing. I'm playing Russian roulette with my Twitch account right now, I know, but like still, adorable con photos. Look at this. So many cute suitors together. You got Neon. Neon Wolf. The puppy, Neon Wolf. What a bean. I hope he had a good time. I should probably hit him up. This is... here's the proof. This is the fucking guy with the Healy fucking fursuit paws. Look at him. Look at Cowabugagoat. I told you. I wasn't fucking kidding. That's really cool. That is so, so cool. God, I wish I was at Megaplex. But still, if you had a good time and stayed safe and did everything that you could precautions-wise, you were already vaccinated, kept your mask on, you sanitized, you did everything you could, you were completely fine in my book. Even still, I'm glad that it ended well for y'all, and just stay safe out there. That's all I ask. Not just for those that went to Megaplex, but just in general. Stay safe out there, get your vaccine, don't forget to get it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.